How can I get clients for video editing, WordPress website development? I've been on Upwork and annoyed with all the how do I start freelancing? You need a brand. That's why I preach brand. A brand is just a reputation. You need a reputation, which is why I say do YouTube videos or do Instagram or do something. You have to put your face out there. Unfortunately, if you don't want to put yourself out there, you'll never have a brand, because that's what a brand is, being known for something. You have to have a brand to be a good freelancer. That's how you make the big bucks. People recommend you, right? Like, you could start locally, but that's just, this is 2020. It's not how that works anymore. What up, Josh? Yeah, so if you got questions about side hustles, what kind of side hustles you can make with the skills you have, don't ask me what's the best job to make money or what's the best online thing to make money, because that's not how it works. That's not how you make money. You just become a drop shipper or a multi-level marketer or just something that doesn't add anything new to the market. All you're doing is taking the same shit and putting it in a different wrapper. That's like my favorite picture. What's the best coding language? Whatever gets the job done, sir. What is money? It is a way to represent value. Are you currently side hustling? Am I currently side hustling? Everything I do is a side hustle. My whole life is a side hustle. Everything. WordPress is a side hustle, like my website. YouTube is a side hustle. Today or tomorrow I'm going to film some video for the place that I'm flying planes at. Like, I just asked him if I can help make YouTube videos. What else? I don't know. Everything. Like, I'm always seeing opportunities that I would have never. Is freelance editing a good side hustle? It depends on how much you can convince them that video marketing and video awareness is the future. Any advisable side hustles for university students? Yeah, dude, you teach people the classes that you just finished. That's big brain right there, right? You don't got to be an expert, but you know what they're about to take. And you say, hey, I just took that class. I know exactly what you need to know. Pay me. First time catching you live. Hey, well, I'm happy that you're here, dude. What is a good merch provider? I use Teespring because it's partnered with YouTube and you get like the little options to pen stuff. So your gear link under the video is broken. All right, so it's not kit.com, it's kit.co. So just remove the M. Kit.com messed it up for everybody. How to deal with being good at a lot of things but can't find one thing to be great at? That's like my whole life. You just have to pick you gotta pick one, basically. You say can't find one thing to be great at. Like, it's okay to be a jack of all trades. It's actually better that way if you're more of an entrepreneurial mindset. If you're good at one thing, go be an employee, because that's what you do all day, is one thing. It's okay to be jack of all trades. I can do 80% of almost anything I need to by myself, and then I can hire someone to do that last 20%, and then I don't need them anymore, which is also why it sucks to be an employee. What would that mean? Selling lessons on Fiverr? No, you don't sell lessons on Fiverr. You go put up a bunch of flyers around your college and you say, hey, you're taking this class. I just finished that class. I'll help you do it. Thoughts on building up passive income through Instagram? There's no passive income through Instagram. That doesn't, how are you going to build passive? Like, you have sponsorships and affiliate links that you can put on Instagram. But other than that, there's no ad revenue on Instagram. And Instagram's algorithm is absolutely terrible. It prioritizes ads. Fresh graduate needs some project ideas to make some cash. I can't give you any project ideas to make some cash, because if I had project ideas, I would make them myself and make that cash. Why would I give them to you? But really, ideas are meaningless, honestly. Like, you can't own an idea. It's like, I'm not trying to be a douche, but I don't know, dude. Like, that's why I don't have an app company. Why don't you make a software company? Well, you need an app idea, Josh. You have to have an app idea that adds some value somewhere or fixes some problem or something. I don't have any of that. That's why I don't do it. And even if I did, I'd pay someone else to do it because I don't want to code. It's not fun for me. Is making money a skill? No, adding value in a place where you see an opportunity is the skill. How can I get clients for video editing, WordPress website development? I've been on Upwork and annoyed with all the how do I start freelancing? You need a brand. That's why I preach brand. A brand is just a reputation. You need a reputation, which is why I say do YouTube videos or do Instagram or do something. You have to put your face out there. Unfortunately, if you don't want to put yourself out there, you'll never have a brand, because that's what a brand is, being known for something. You have to have a brand to be a good freelancer. That's how you make the big bucks. People recommend you, right? Like, you could start locally, but that's just, this is 2020. It's not how that works anymore. You don't go put, I know I just said to do this at college, but like, to build like an online kind of brand, to be like, you gotta be in the limelight. What's your company about, Josh? It's GrindReel. It's basically where I get all of, every dollar I get gets put into GrindReel, and then I pay myself from there. It's just, right now it's a digital media company. Like, I have a GrindReel YouTube channel, which is another channel, which is just live stream highlights and other stuff occasionally. Me and my friend Mike share that channel. Yeah, like all my content that I make on this, basically. Django versus Mernstack. Wrong channel. We don't talk about that here. Is it advisable to move abroad if you're going to take a marginal pay cut? I mean, what's the cost of living? Do you want to live abroad? Do you want to deal with culture shock? Do you want to adapt to those laws and rules? It's up to you, really. It's not about the money. Like, don't Don't design. Don't say, where are the jobs? Because I'm going to move there. Say, what do I want to do in life and where do I want to live? And then say, I'm going to try to find a job. That way. Like, place your life first and then your job. I have $100 Amazon credit. How do I turn that into things I can use to make money? I don't know what your skills are. There's a lot you could do with $100 to make money on Amazon. Like, you could buy a camera or something. Practical projects to put in your portfolio. You need CRUD applications. If you were to rebuild GrindRule's codebase, what programming language would you use and why? I would use WordPress because it's quick and simple and pragmatic, and I don't have to rebuild a codebase. Why would I? It's all about pragmatism. It's not about pride for me. Like, I don't care. Like, oh, my website's built in React and we use the latest whatever. Like, I don't care. It's about pragmatism. It's about getting it up for cheap and fast and so that I can use it. That's what all programming is. You're building an end product that does something. It's not about pride. It's not about being like, well, look, it's the newest, latest, and great. It's about, does it work? Does it work well? It was a little slow, but is that affecting anything? No. Okay, well, I don't care. Pragmatism. Stay practical in everything you do. Don't just use the latest and greatest just so that you can say it. It doesn't make any sense in the real world. Maybe I'd even use Wix or Kajabi. I don't know. That'd be also good. There's no shame in that. Josh, okay, hustle. Write ebook, build sites, sell on IG, Facebook. I mean, you could. Facebook's algorithm is also trash because Facebook and Instagram are the same company now. Does our GitHub projects have to be original? I mean, it's gonna be obvious that you forked it or that you copied and pasted it. You shouldn't steal other people's code. I'll worry about the money less and focus on life more. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I could never go back to being in an office. I just couldn't do it because there's so much more to life. Like, if I just want to get up and go outside, I can. And that's just... people are not meant to be in cubes for 40 hours a week. Okay, but not Wix. Wix is so fast, dude. WordPress is a little more effort. Depends on how fast you want to get it up. LinkedIn has crazy organic growth. It does, but I'm banned. So, oh yeah, did I mention that I'm banned and I don't know why I'm banned? They just said, due to the gravity of the reports we received. And I was like, can you tell me what those were? Sorry, at this time we can no longer further talk to you. All right, cool. So, there's that. What do you think about remote work versus on-site work? Well, there's no reason that a programmer needs to go on-site. You can at me. No reason. No reason at all. Well, there's that certain human connection there, Josh, and we need you in the office so that I can sit at my cubicle 5 rows down, which overlooks your cubicle, and see that you're working and not just not working because... you know, that's my work. It's not working and watching you work, so I can take credit for what you... That's why you got to come in. I want to move to the USA. I'm willing to work for a small company, web dev for 2 years. Utah seems ideal. Would you recommend it? Utah's pretty dope. But Josh, you only have 1 parking spot too. Yeah, it's true. I'm taking 5 years to pursue a degree unrelated to my tech field. What's the best way to explain this to my employers after coming back to the field? Yeah, education job gaps don't count as job gaps. So what, dude? I wouldn't trust you either. You could play games and not work, but I still pay for the work that you don't do. No, you're not paying... Work is not measured in time, okay? If you're paying someone in time, you're taking advantage of them. I'm sorry, that's how it is. If you're paying someone for an hour, you're trying to take advantage of them. Because they could work really, really hard in an hour, and that doesn't matter. They're not going to get paid for hard work. They're getting paid for their time. You are buying their time, so fuck off. It's fine. You don't have to trust me, because I don't need your money. Let's see. How much money would it take for you to go back to an office job? Nothing. Not happening. No. I can make my own money. That's like, doesn't matter. What do you think about new projects the Free Code Camp launched? I haven't checked in a while. Is it okay to be a WordPress dev? Of course. It's fine. It's very pragmatic. It's quick. It's reliable. I asked because the course I'm taking is for data engineering and it's hard to find projects other than the ones they have us do. I don't know what data engineers do, really. I'm from India, migrating to Finland for a master's in computer science. Is a good idea? I hope you enjoy the cold and darkness because that's Finland. You can't fill your own gas at self-serve gas stations. Dude, that's cool. That means I can just sit in my car and jam on my Bluetooth. Whatever. It's chill. You mentioned that you can't get a mortgage because your LLC isn't 2 years old. Is it because you're trying to get a loan through your LLC? No, I'm not trying to get a loan through my LLC. It's because when you go to a bank, they say, okay, do you have 2 years of tax returns if you say that you're self-employed? And you're going to say, oh, I don't have 2 years of tax returns for my business, which is what they want. How to switch from gaming to producing content. Isn't gaming... What do you mean, like you're actually spending time gaming and you want to like stop gaming to produce content? How do you stop? Stop, turn it off. Alt F4. You already posted a shirtless pic with your Second Amendments in a pile of cash. Yeah, for sure. What are some must-have projects in a full-stack portfolio? CRUD applications. Create, read, update, delete. You need to be able to log in, create, read, update, delete. What do you think of specializing in email development? I think it's a meme. I think that like there are jobs for it, right? But like, why are they going to pay you $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year to make email templates in HTML and CSS when they can just get whatever MailChimp or Constant Contact or any other number of email templating services that are $35 a month? Why are they gonna pay you $50K a year for that? Like, it doesn't make it. Like, how are you? Seem ticked off? Oh, dude, I'm good. I'm just very like, I get into the stream, you know, try to answer the questions. How's it going with your dad for the new job? Last time I talked to my dad, I said, how was DoorDash? And he stopped responding, so don't know.